Hey guys, it is Dani and welcome to this video, and we have quite a bit to talk about. So we have Tropical Storm Gonzalo expected to be a hurricane. We have hurricane watches in place for parts of the Windward Islands. We have tropical depression forecast to move into Texas and a major hurricane in the Eastern Pacific that will affect Hawaii. But before I go into details, please ensure to subscribe if you haven't and tap the notification bell so you know every time when I post a new video, because I'll keep you guys updated on tropical cyclone activity right through the hurricane season. And also we are on the road to 1K. So ensure to subscribe, and you can also follow me on Instagram. So first, let's go to Gonzalo, and right now Gonzalo has sustained winds of 65 miles per hour, and it is moving to the west at 14 miles per hour. And what you're seeing in pink is a hurricane watch. Actually, it's in effect for Barbados as well as St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the storm is then forecast to move over into the Eastern Caribbean and start to accelerate further to the west northwest, and so it could move under Jamaica by Tuesday, but the track has been shifting more to the north and south. So as it is going to move closer, we'll get an idea of where exactly will be affected, guys. And so this is expected to peak at a category 1, but further intensity is not impossible. On satellite view right now, we see that the storm is looking quite disorganized, but of course, as time goes by, we're expecting to regain its organization as it is going to be getting stronger, and it could become a hurricane maybe by early tomorrow morning. So for the potential intensity, here we have most of our models here agreeing on a hurricane. Some saying category 2, taking it close to category 3. And let me remind you guys, a category 3 is a major hurricane, 1 taking it all the way up to category 4. Again, that is not impossible, but I'd say the chances are low. But we still have to watch this because anything can happen. And for the potential path, here we're having the GEFS model ensemble, but as a disclaimer says, we can't use this to make official information. We can't take this information to make an official decision. We have to actually go to our sites such as the NHC site here. But for this, we're seeing that the black line, which is the average of all of these smaller or the minor tracks here, this is showing it moving a bit between Jamaica, maybe making landfall on the eastern section of the island and going above it over into the Gulf, guys. And so it is still pretty far out, and we have to wait to see what the outcome will be. And next, in the Gulf of Mexico, we have tropical depression number 8 forecast to become tropical storm HANNA, and so a tropical storm watch extends for most of the Gulf coast of Texas. So Texas and Mexico will definitely be affected by this. So it is expected to become a tropical storm by tomorrow morning, and so it is then expected to move on a southwesterly like track over from Texas and into Mexico. It will bring that rainfall, that surge, those gusty winds. So if you're there, please stay safe. And on satellite view right now, we're seeing that we're kind of seeing a cluster of shower and thunderstorm activity, but we're seeing more activity than what was there yesterday. We're seeing a bit more organization as well, and so this might become tropical storm HANNA very soon. And so for our potential intensity, here we have majority of our models agreeing that this will definitely be a tropical storm. We have 2 saying that it will reach category 1 status and 1 taking it quite close to category 1 status. Again, that is not impossible, but due to the land's interaction that is expected ever so soon, I'd say the chances are quite low for a potential hurricane from the system. And over in the Eastern Pacific, that's what you're seeing is a major hurricane Douglas, a deadly category 3 hurricane right now with winds of 120 miles per hour. Fortunately, at this time, it is not a threat to land, but it is expected to impact the Hawaiian Islands maybe by early next week. And so for the National Hurricane Center's cone of uncertainty, here we're expecting it to remain a major hurricane through Friday, and then probably start weakening by this weekend going into early next week. And by early on Sunday, it could move and affect the Hawaiian archipelago. So if you're there, please take the necessary precautions, and it could impact you guys as a hurricane that will bring some storm surge, some gusty winds, and of course some heavy rainfall, and it could move out maybe later into Monday, guys. So please stay safe if you're to be affected by any of these tropical cyclones. And if you found this video to be pretty informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share your thoughts in the comments or ask a question. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And just remember to always be weather-wise. Now we'll keep giving all your necessary updates on the tropics as time goes by.